Now we're into part two. So as stated, let me run through this again. These are your buttons up here. The text you've got handled. The music, as I stated, is basically generic that you can use for anything that you want. But if you want to produce your own music, like I said, there is a site called digccmixture.org. It's free. You can upload anything you want, acapella, poems, music, whatever. Anyone can get into the site, remix it, retweet it, do anything they want, and it's absolutely free. So I'm going to show you what's going to jump off here. This is the site that I've selected. I'm going to do this. Well, maybe you're not going to do it. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is Dig CC Mixture, right? It's free. What more can I say? This is a meeting place for creative people. Every artist I can think of submits something and lets someone else do the re-edits on it. What I did, I just typed in funky. I said, I want something funky to go with the music. So I just monitored some music, and I found one that basically does everything I needed to do. This is it right here. It's called Understand Me, and it's by Texas Radiofish. So when you click on that, so there you have Texas Radiofish. That's basically the song. I want to do an audio re-edit on that. So here's what I've done. As I said, when you go to my tools, it's basically right there looking right at you folks in my video tutorial. This is MixCraft, right? So when I go to MixCraft, I'm going to open this up. It's going to take a couple seconds here. But when I go to MixCraft, I'm going to show you in the barest of essentials on how to remix audio. Let me give you some background info. Coming up in the 60s or 70s, in the analog days, let's show you how old I am. In the analog days, you would need at least a 6-figure income to get a recording panel. I mean, a 32 track. Here's something I bet you didn't know. In analog days, each app was independent from each other. It means you couldn't program it to do anything. You had to go through, make a run through, video up, video down, sideways, reverb, or whatever, and you manually had to do all of this. Now we fast forward to the digital age. You can program it in the app to whatever it's supposed to do. So here is the opening shot, right? This is new. It's a new project. Soundtrack. Let me do all this. It says record yourself or your band. I'm going to do all of that. So what I've done, I've recorded the track from Dig CC Mixture. So I'm going to go to Add Sound File, and there it is right there. Understand me. Understand moi, if you like to speak French. So I'm going to open that. This is your track, right? Now, the barest of essentials. Can a 12-year-old understand what the hell I'm trying to tell you? First of all, if you don't have a 6-figure recording studio, basic stuff you have to do. You see these tabs down here, Project, Sound, Mixer, and Library. The key is broadcast quality. So if you go to Sound, right there, it says House or Noise Reduction. You want to eliminate any kind of noise reduction. Right there, just the next move. So now, basic stuff, just basic stuff. So you go back to the project. These are the different effects. So you've cut off all project or all house noise and stuff like that. Select an effect. These are your basic effects right here. In theory, if I was going to do something, I would want some reverb. So there's my reverb right here. And if I wanted to edit that, how wet or how dry do I want it to be? See where it says wet mix? Right now it's 11. Let's go 25. Okay, I set that. EQ, equalization. That's going to be the next effect. Now, these are all basically presets. So if I go to EQ and I go edit, what does it sound like? It says select and edit. Is it high boost or low boost? You have the 1960s, basic low cut, ghetto fab. You select. This is the fun part of the project. You can select anything that you want to fit the needs of what you're trying to do. You get my drift? So what I've done basically, I did a little bit of tweaking. I went down here to select an effect and I did a delay. So when certain parts come up, I can click on delay and it'll go delay, 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 and then I unclick it, delay, delay, delay. So basically, this is just a generic view of how to have fun in the learning process. So we're going to put this together. Now I have an original audio track to go with my V video tutorial. Stand by, this is part 2.